All right, everybody, what is up? This is something that I've been wanting to do. Let me get this situated. I'm sorry. Okay. This is something that I've wanted to do for a little while now. This is something that I'm going to call Quickie Wednesday Live. Quickie Wednesday Live, everybody. And this is number one. Quickie Wednesday Live, number one. Here we go. This is the show. It's going to be something that I'm going to be doing weekly, and I'm going to start today, and it's going to be about the movie news that's come in the week that's passed. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's definitely something to look forward to. Now, if you guys will indulge me for just a second, I'm going to get everything situated on the YouTube here, and then we'll get started. We got a lot of topics to talk about, so if you guys will give me about 2 to 3 minutes to get everything situated here with the YouTube and the tags and all that, and then we'll get started. We got quite a bit of stuff to talk about, so it's pretty exciting. So we'll get that going pretty soon. Hey, what's going on, Dead Insight? How you doing? Thanks for joining this. Like I said, when the song ends, we're going to get started talking about all this stuff. Just getting everything situated on the YouTube here. But yeah, thanks for joining. Hope you stick around for the show. All right, everybody, so let's get this thing started. Dead Inside, if you're still in here, thank you for joining. Thank you very much for joining. And we got a lot to talk about today. But first, I just want to explain what this is. If you're familiar with my Quickie Wednesday reviews, which we should probably get things started by.
Quickie Wednesday, yay! Quickie Wednesday.
That was probably the way to start it. Okay, that's what this is. If you noticed, I have sort of I've not done a Quickie Wednesday review since, I believe, the original trilogy recap that I did. So it's been about 2 months since I did a Quickie Wednesday review. I didn't want to cancel it. I didn't want to do anything like that. But basically, what my plan was to sort of evolve Quickie Wednesday into something else. And I always kind of wanted to do a show like this. I always kind of wanted to sit here and talk movie news with you guys and all that sort of stuff, because I never really did that on this channel to a full extent. Maybe here or there, but I wanted to do more like a weekly kind of show. And as of right now, this is once a week. We'll see how it goes, but it's something that I wanted to try. So we've got Quickie Wednesday Live, Episode 1. That is what this is, and that's what I'm calling it. It's Quickie Wednesday Live. It is the continuation of Quickie Wednesday, just in a little bit of a different form. And I'm excited about it. Now, we've got a lot to talk about today. Quite a bit to talk about today. And two things off the top that I do not have graphics for. But those two things off the top, Mulan gets a PG-13 rating, which is curious in a way, but it's rated PG-13 for violence. Now, if you've seen the trailers to this new live-action Mulan movie, even though you might not like it, who knows what the case may be, you know, what your thoughts on this remake is. But it looks action-packed. And it looks like some of the action could be pretty intense. So it's rated PG-13 for action. Now, will this PG-13 rating affect the box office at all? That's the first thing that came to my mind. And I don't think it will. I think parents will still take their kids to see this. I'm not sure how dark this movie is going to be. I can't imagine it's going to be that dark. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a Mulan movie from Disney. So how dark can it really be? But I just was kind of thinking, will this affect the box office? So I want you guys to leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? Do you think that Mulan being rated PG-13 will affect its box office? I personally think it might affect it a little bit, but overall, I mean, you still got those people that went to see the movie in 1998. They were kids then, they're adults now. They're going to go see this movie. Maybe they'll appreciate it being a little more gritty. And they will bring their children. Because it is still Mulan. But the thing is, you don't have the more kiddie aspects of it. You don't have Mushu. You don't have the little cricket. There's a lot of that kind of kiddie stuff taken out of it. So it is really interesting. This movie's PG-13. They're really going for it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know. But yeah, that's the first thing off the top. Now the second thing off the top, I don't even have any real information on this as of right now. Let me Google this, because right before I started filming, I saw a tweet about Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker and the Blu-ray release date of it. So let's see. Okay, here we go. The end of the Skywalker saga. Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker comes home. On the thrilling conclusion to the epic 9-part story on digital, March 17th, and Blu-ray and 4K, Ultra HD on March 31st. All right, so that is Tuesday, March 31st. Okay, so it's the last day of March. Long have we waited to complete our Skywalker saga collection, and soon you can bring Kylo Ren, Rey, Finn, Poe, Babu Freak, Jana, Rose, and the rest of the gang home. Last year, Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, Lucasfilm director J.J. Abrams' riveting conclusion to the Skywalker saga electrified audiences around the globe, earning more than $1 billion worldwide. Now you can complete your collection and experience the saga anytime you want. When Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker arrives digitally in HD and in 4K, movies anywhere March 17th, Ultra HD digital, 2 weeks before it lands physically in 4K, Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and DVD on March 31st. Okay, so if you're a digital kind of person, you can get the Rise of Skywalker on March 17th. If you're a Blu-ray, DVD, 4K kind of person, as I am, I've got my physical copies here. That's March 31st. So bonus materials include a feature-length making of documentary, which goes behind the scenes with the cast and filmmakers from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker and explores the legacy of the Skywalker saga, plus other extended features allow you to dig into the film's Pasana desert scenes. Hear from Warwick Davis as he reprises his role as Wicket the Ewok, which was literally like 5 seconds of the movie, and learn how the creature effects team created a record 584 creatures and droids for the film, including D.O. The digital release also includes a special exclusive feature highlighting legendary composer John Williams, who has scored every episode in the Skywalker saga. Why is that only on the digital release? Because I want to see that. Okay, so the full list includes special features: the Skywalker Legacy, the story lives forever in this full feature-length documentary that charts the making of the Skywalker saga. Persona Pursuit, creating the speeder chase, dive into the making of the movie's epic land speeder chase and discover how the spectacular sequence was brought to the screen. Aliens in the Desert, see what it took to create the Pasana Desert scenes, from the sheer scale and complexity of the shoot to its colorful details. D.O., Key to the Past, explore the ship that connects Rey to the mystery of her missing parents and get to know the galaxy's newest irresistible droid. Warwick and son, Warwick Davis, who played Wicket in Star Wars: Return of the Jedi, dons the Ewok costume once more, this time joined by his son Harrison. Cast of creatures, the team behind the film's memorable creatures revealed the puppetry, makeup, and prosthetics and digital magic to bring them to life. Digital exclusive, the Mastros finale. Composer John Williams reflects on his body of work for Star Wars saga and shares insight on scoring Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I want that on digital, and I might have to. I don't know if they're going to put this on YouTube or what the case is going to be. All right, so let's see here. We got the official Blu-ray artwork, single disc Blu-ray. No DVD in there. It's just a single disc Blu-ray, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. And then it looks like there is a Target exclusive, which is like a book. So that looks pretty cool. There's like 4 discs in there. The Best Buy Steelbook looks pretty cool. There's 3 discs in there with the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray bonus features. There's a Walmart exclusive set, which is like something that looks kind of interesting. And a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, which looks horrible. Looks kind of like crap. Yeah. I don't have a picture over here for you guys, but it looks like garbage. Dead Inside says, can't wait for Star Wars to come out. Not seeing it as I want to get it on DVD. Yeah, they say there's a DVD coming, so that's exciting. If you're going to pick that up, it's going to be March 31st. The Blu-ray, or the 4K Blu-ray itself, is something like the cover looks like garbage. Cover looks like trash. So I might end up having to get the Best Buy Steelbook for the 4K, because the standard 4K of this looks, it's so plain, and there's not even a character on it. It's a friggin' X-Wing and a bunch of ships. It looks horrible. It looks like an exclusive thing. Okay, actually, the thing that I might get, choose from a variety of at-home viewing experience for the multi-screen. Includes, let's see, Blu-ray and digital copy, giving you the flexibility to watch the film on different devices. Those with 4K, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. And on March 31st, coinciding with the physical release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, 8 Star Wars films are being released on 4K Ultra HD for the first time. All right. Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Star Wars Attack of the Clones, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars A New Hope, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Star Wars Force Awakens, and Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Now, Rogue One and Solo are not part of the Skywalker saga, so let me get a better look at this. The Skywalker saga, let's see here. Of course, the picture's got to be small. 4K Ultra HD, 9-movie Skywalker collection, a complete set for the first time. So I guess in this box set, you're going to get, it's a big box set, which is cool. And you're going to get all 9 movies on Blu-ray and on 4K. How much is that going to be? They don't put a price here. That's a little freaky. Let's see. Let me look on... let's see what Best Buy says. That looks like it's pretty freaking expensive. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it isn't, shall we? Probably is. 9-movie collection. Let's see. Let's see what the price is. 4K, $249.99. Okay. So it's $250 with tax. It's going to be about $275. I'm going to have some saving to do. $199.99. Yeah, I wish it was that cheap. It's $249.99 for the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. Only at Best Buy. Oh, it's only at Best Buy. It's exclusive to Best Buy 9-movie collection. So that is something that I am definitely going to want to be getting. All right. Wow. And there's a bonus feature disc, it looks like, to all the movies. Now that is also interesting, because if you remember the releases that came out last year, I think. Oh, in the UK. I see. I got you. Well, I got to move to the UK then. But yeah, the releases that came out last year, they only had one disc. They were single disc Blu-rays. So that is interesting. All right, so that's the stuff that I want to get to off the top. So that is some stuff to look forward to. Now let's get into the actual stuff that I want to talk about. And the first thing is we got Melissa McCarthy, and she was on Ellen, and she was on Ellen on Monday. I believe it was Monday. And she basically said that she was doing rehearsals for The Little Mermaid the live-action Little Mermaid that's coming out, and she basically said that she is playing Ursula, the Sea Witch. She confirmed it. And, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this wasn't confirmed anywhere. As far as I'm concerned, this wasn't confirmed anywhere. But she confirmed it. She went on Ellen, and she confirmed it. She confirmed that she's going to be Ursula in The Little Mermaid. And I am excited about that. And the other thing that I'm excited about is that rehearsals have started. Now, God only knows how this movie's going to look, how it's going to turn out. Is it going to look like Aquaman looked? I mean, half the movie's got to take place underwater. So how are they going to do it? I have no idea. They have to amp their game up with the visual effects here. They got to get their Lion King team or whatever, their Jungle Book team to go under the sea. No pun intended. But, yeah, they started rehearsals. So that must mean the shooting for this movie is probably going to start June, July, August. You know, it's going to start within the next few months. So that means the movie is probably going to come out next summer, I would imagine. Summer 2021. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting to talk about. So, what do you think? Are you interested in Melissa McCarthy playing Ursula? Do you think it's a good fit? Do you think it's a bad fit? Are you excited that the rehearsals have started for this? What are your thoughts? Be sure to leave a comment on that. So next, what we're going to be talking about is this beautiful thing back here. Well, Robert Pattinson, isn't he beautiful? Yeah, not really. I don't know. But whatever. The Batsuit. This is it. This is what it looks like in color. See, when they released their little trailer, their little clip, it was in red. And it was very stylized. But here, you get a full look in color of Robert Pattinson in the Batsuit. Maybe I shouldn't say full look because we don't see what the top of the cowl looks like. But what we see here, it looks pretty good. Like his face in the mask looks good. He's got that crazy chin. You know, his face is at a total kind of angle there, so that's pretty interesting. You know, the mask looks kind of cheap though. It doesn't look really sturdy. It looks like you can grab it and bend it any way you want. Like with the other bat suits, it maybe didn't look like that. But you know, the bat symbol on his chest, everybody's saying that it's the pieces of the gun that killed his parents that he's made into a bat logo. So if that's the case, I think that would be a pretty interesting story little nugget that they would be putting in there. So that does look pretty cool. So overall, what am I thinking about this? I like it. And the music that they put in this little short, everybody's talking about the music. That's the big thing everybody's talking about with this, other than the suit, of course. Michael Giacchino's little music that they put into that. And I'm not sure if that's the actual score for the movie or they just recorded it just to, you know, Giacchino wrote that just to do this little, you know, screen test. But regardless, whatever the case may be, the music is good and it is fitting. So I definitely do like what they did and what they showed us. I'm a big fan and I am intrigued. I mean, Matt Reeves is a great director. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes. The guy can direct some compelling action and compelling stories. I mean, Caesar had a lot of really in-depth, compelling story arcs in that. So it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So guys, comment, what do you think about this Batsuit? Are you excited about it? Does it look good to you? Does it look bad to you? What do you think about Robert Pattinson playing the Batman? You know, what's your thoughts on all that? Leave that down below. All right, next up, something that I am very very excited for. And that's this guy, Sam frickin' Raimi. He's coming back to direct a movie. He hasn't directed a movie since Oz the Great and Powerful, which came out in 2013, I believe. And he's coming back, and he's in talks. It's not confirmed. But, I mean, kind of the same thing goes for Melissa McCarthy. Everybody was like, oh, she's in talks to play Ursula. Guess what? She comes on Ellen. She confirms it. Maybe on accident. Maybe she didn't do it on purpose. I don't know. But, I mean, Sam Raimi, he's gonna talk to somebody. He's gonna confirm this. Maybe. I don't know. But I think if he directed Doctor Strange 2, I think that would be awesome. He's already directed Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, the Tobey Maguire films. And I think Spider-Man 2 is one of the best comic book movies ever in history. So why not? You know, I would love to see this. And this is the Multiverse of Madness, this Doctor Strange movie. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So you know what that means? If you go into a multiverse, what if Sam Raimi calls up Tobey Maguire and says, hey, I'm doing this crazy movie, and there's this one scene where Doctor Strange is going through the multiverse, and he's going to pop into your universe, and, you know, we want to see what your Spider-Man's doing, maybe see him swinging around, you know, take the mask off quick, or keep it on, keep the mask on, you know, and talk to Doctor Strange, and then get out of there, you know, swing away, you know, put the suit back on and everything. I don't know if you could pay Tobey Maguire enough money to do that. But I think that would be something that I would love to see. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But I mean, they got J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man 2, Far From Home. You know, J.K. Simmons. You know, so I'm sure there's some stuff going on here behind the scenes. I don't know, but all I can say is I hope that he's going to direct this, because I think he's a perfect fit. Chris Mark Sawyer Rogers, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? Thank you for joining. So next up, we got some interesting news. Harrison Ford goes on Ellen, I think. Another Ellen. Ellen's, you know, we got to watch Ellen more, because there's a lot of people popping off a lot of information on that show. Harrison Ford goes on Ellen. And he basically says, you know, I don't think I can say much about Indiana Jones 5, but maybe what I can say is we're going to start shooting in 2 months. Something like that. In the summertime. I don't know, maybe May. I'm not sure. But he said they're going to start shooting, or they hope to start shooting in the summer, or 2 months, or May, or something like that, he said. But regardless, this movie is going to start shooting soon. And from what it seems like, Steven Spielberg is finishing up shooting West Side Story, if he's not already done shooting that movie. So that means he's going to come in here, and he's going to shoot Indy 5. You know, as the editing of West Side Story is going on. I'm not sure how they're going to, you know, I mean, well, think about it this way. Spielberg had Jurassic Park and Schindler's List come around the same time, and he won the Oscar for Schindler's List. So I mean, this man could do no wrong. But yeah, that's exciting. We got John Williams coming back to do another score for an Indiana Jones movie. So he might be done with Star Wars, but he's not done with Indiana Jones. So, you know, can't wait to hear that, obviously. So I am excited about this. Not a lot of people like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I actually do like it. Sue me, you know, what are you going to do? I like the movie. So yeah, next up, Billie Eilish is on my screen. Are you curious as to why? Well, she wouldn't be on my screen unless she did a song for a Bond movie. And she did. So there she is. Billie Eilish did the cover to No Time to Die. The song is called No Time to Die, and I love this song. And I wanted to talk about it quickly. Just wanted to touch on that briefly. I don't know. I think all these songs for these recent Bond movies, anyway, the last three, Spectre, I like the song a lot. Writings on the Wall, really good song. Then you had Skyfall by Adele, great. And then you got No Time to Die by Billie Eilish, and again, I'm digging the song, man. So I can't wait to see it in context. I'm really excited for this movie. Like, No Time to Die is probably the movie that I'm most anticipating in the next coming months. You know, like I'm really excited for Invisible Man, but that's like a week away. So, you know, after that, No Time to Die. Really, I mean, A Quiet Place 2. I'm excited for Mulan, but I would say the big one, the heavy hitter for me, No Time to Die. Can't wait to see that movie. Just because I thought the trailers looked freaking awesome, you know. But let's see. Next up, we got Aladdin. We got another Disney thing coming, and it's Aladdin 2. Aladdin 2 is officially in the works, reported by basically everybody. So I thought, why the hell not? I'll do it too. Aladdin is getting a sequel. And from what I hear, it is not going to follow the animated sequel, Return of Jafar. It's going to be its own thing. It's going to be a brand new sequel. So I'm interested to see what new story you can tell in this world. You know, I mean, it's interesting because you got Jasmine. She's the Sultan now. You know, Genie's off with his wife now and the kids. And Aladdin's, you know, shacking it up in the palace. So what's going to happen? You know, what's going to go wrong here? You know, I mean, the only thing that I could imagine is the return of Jafar. But I mean, who knows, really? I guess we'll have to see. But my main question for this is: will Alan Menken come back to do new songs for this movie? I'm sure it'll be another musical. Will Alan Menken come back and score and write songs for the new film? And if he does, who's he going to get? Tim Rice? Or is he going to get the La La Land writers again, the songwriters again? I mean, I would imagine he would get Tim Rice because Tim Rice helped him with the original songs, you know. So I don't know. News on that will have to come, I guess, but we'll see. You know, I think it'd be interesting for sure, but we'll see what happens with Aladdin 2. Question is, are you guys excited for Aladdin 2? Make sure to leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And next, we got basically the last big thing that I wanted to talk about is Parasite winning Best Picture. If you remember me, Chancey, we sat here, we gave our Oscar predictions. None of us picked Parasite to win Best Picture, even though I kind of wanted it to win. I had a feeling 1917 would win. Parasite won Best Picture. So happy for that movie. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's incredible. Definitely the best foreign language film I've ever seen, if not the only best foreign language film I've ever seen off the top of my mind. So, yeah. And also, there's a series coming out. Bong Joon-ho, Adam McKay, they're coming together. They're going to do a limited series, maybe. I'm not sure what kind of series it's going to be, but from what I hear, Mark Ruffalo is going to be involved in it. So, yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to. It's going to be a sequel to the movie or a prequel. I'm not sure, but all I know is it takes place in the same Parasite world. So, hey, Bong Joon-ho's doing this. He's got more stories to tell with this whole craziness that goes on here. So, yeah, that is that. And now, those are my topics. That's all I wanted to talk about with you guys. That is Quickie Wednesday Live, Episode 1. Now, listen. This was the first time I've ever done this. This was my first Quickie Wednesday Live. If you guys want to give your feedback, what do you think about this? Do you want to see something change? How should I evolve this? You know, like how to make the show better. What are your thoughts on all that? You know, thank you, Dead Insight, Prince Mark Sawyer Rogers, for joining the live chat. And if you're going to watch this on the repeat, thank you for watching. And definitely leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on this? I am going to have guests Chancey did the Oscar predictions with me. He's been in a whole bunch of videos in the past. He will be coming as a guest for Quickie Wednesday Live. Not sure if it's going to be next week, but I've already talked about it with him, and he will be a guest. Hopefully I'll have some more people to come in and talk with me the next few weeks. But yeah, that is Quickie Wednesday Live episode 1, guys. We had a lot going on here. Hope you guys liked it, because I mean I did have fun doing this. I think it's a fun time. I set up all this stuff. I'm a one-man band, by the way. I don't have a studio. It's just me. You know, I'm running the show. So I created this. I made the titles. I made the logos. You know, I'm doing the whole thing. So, you know, definitely hit that like if you want to show some support. Leave a comment. Share this. You know, share this video. Share this stream, and you know, hopefully we'll get some more people watching, and yeah, growing this channel. That's my main goal here. Let's grow the whole channel. You know, let's just have some fun, talk about movies. But yeah, my next review is going to be for Emma. I actually saw it, and there's no embargo, so I might review that today. I might review it tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I did see the movie. Hedonia Taylor-Joy, if you're curious what that is, what Emma is, if you've never heard of it, that's what it is. Emma, period. That's what the title is. And then Call of the Wild. That's the next one I'll be reviewing. So, guys, follow me on Facebook, Twitter. The links to those are in the description. Or not links, but, you know, follow me on Facebook at Ryan King Movie Reviews. Twitter at Ryan King 72, and Instagram at King Arises 131. And yeah, that wraps this up, guys. Let me just check the good old chat here and make sure everything is all squared away. Prince Mark Sir Rogers writes, I can't wait for the PS5 to come out. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be exciting, but it's probably going to be expensive. I got to start saving up for that 9-movie Star Wars 4K collection. Prince Mark Sir Rogers writes, busy day, buddy. I made 3 new videos. Very cool. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Yeah, that is it. Let me see. That is it. Something that I'm also thinking about doing is making a Streamlabs. I don't know if I'm eligible for that. I don't even know how it works, but we'll see. It's a way that you can contribute to the show, because YouTube, somehow I cannot still monetize. I tried to monetize, and my channel's been under review for the last year. They have not emailed me. They have not accepted. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to figure that out. But yeah, guys, I'm going to stop blabbering here. Thanks for watching this Quickie Wednesday Live, episode 1. And until next time, over and out.